And welcome to my version of a garden show, I guess. Hey, I'm just going to show off my peppers. That's kind of how I'm doing it. I got tomatoes in here. I just planted these like about, I don't know, 3-4 days ago. That's good. All popping already. In here I got a bit of an experiment of mostly blueberries and Saskatoons, but I've tried this before in the past and it just never worked out. Figured I'd try it again. Got some garlic. And in here we got some squash. I do believe zucchini and watermelon. And once again, those were only planted about 3 or 4 days as well. Got aloe vera. It flowered. Very nice flowers. I got another garlic in here and a weed, believe it or not. I don't know what it is, but let it go. See what happens. Now, I'm sure everybody's seen online where you take your leftover portions of like a romaine lettuce or whatever and you put it in water. Well, it does work. It works very well. The only thing they don't tell you is they show you this nice big thing of romaine. But the romaine, it doesn't quite do that. What it usually does, about 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, is it'll go to seed right away. And you'll have these nice lovely little yellow flowers on them, and then they go to seed, which is not a bad thing because you get all kinds of seeds. Like, you can really see how many seeds you get here. Like, I've already taken a lot off already. I just flip and put them in a bag or whatever, and then you put them in and you plant them like right away. Within 2 days, well, these are about a week and a half old. This one's a week. This one's older than that one. I don't remember which one's older or how long they've been in. I know that one's been in for a week and a half for sure. But you get some really nice lettuce out of the seeds from this. I also like doing strawberries right off here. Yeah, you walk in, walk up, grab your strawberries, and go right into the house. Very convenient. I don't know if the old strawberries from last year are going to come out. No matter, I got some new stuff anyways, and some more. Just for the hell of it, I bought some more tomatoes and peppers for some reason. And yeah, it really works out really nice. Like, you have everything right here, right in the front, growing away. You know, I'll have like salad growing all the way up and down here in this corner. And, you know, on the steps or whatever. And if you feel like eating salad, you just come right out here while you're barbecuing and make your own salad right here on the front steps. Nice, fresh. Also today we're going to be doing a little bit of, you know, an upper garden. You know, up on, you know, some wood just to get it off the ground for my mother, because she wants to do some stuff and she can't really get down on the ground anymore. So you can grab a couple totes here, you know, put a couple holes in it, no big deal. If you ever find one of these, go for it. The only problem with this is the handle falls off. So I tried to glue it back on several times, but I might just, if it falls off again, I'm going to make a new handle out of steel or something and weld it on. But yeah, so we're going to go with 2 or 3 totes, just for, you know, gardens, so she can grow her lettuce or whatever she wants in there. And we got some mud back there for my other gardens. Got to get my containers ready for my tomatoes. For some reason, people tell me, oh yeah, put your tomatoes in the ground. Well, I've been putting my tomatoes in the ground, and unfortunately, they don't turn out as well as they do in these stupid buckets. So, container gardening it is. Now back here in the bush is where all the magic's going to happen. This is where all the squash, all the watermelons and everything else, this is where they're going to grow. They did really well here last year. I'm probably going to put some peppers back here too. The squash just seem to like growing into the trees, and I'll have like squash hanging out of the trees. Nice, protects it from the winds and whatnot. You know, partial shades. It's going to look good in here.
This has to. Oh, you want to break it? Shut up.
I don't do anything. Now, for the most part, this here backyard of mine is a little bit of a junk area. I let it go natural. I mean, it's just, you know, slowly but surely starting to brimming with life. There's all kinds of bugs in here. Just trying to find a little red one right now. Yep, there he is. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna move him out of here before I start digging. Cute. I also now have a lot of this horsehair in here. Yeah. You can do stuff with that too. Look at that. She's literally trying to help build it. She's literally trying to help me build my frost shield. That's so cute. Yes, you're doing a very good job. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yeah. Can you help me on the next project? Are you going to help me, like, plant and stuff too later? Yeah. Oh, no, no thanks. No, you don't have to come over here and hug. Give me a high five if you like. You're doing a very good job. No, no, you don't have to come and hug. No, no, we don't have to. No. I don't think so. No, no, no. I don't think. You don't have to come over here. I'm going to go over there. You can come over there. Follow me on the other end. And there we got it. Instead of two just separate mounds, I'm going to make a nice big C shape here. That's just a frost barrier. It's, you know, we get frost until about mid-June now, so over here, as seen on the internet, I'm going to do a potatoes. I'm sure you've seen this design before. I'm going to try it out. See how it works. Yeah. As well as I'm going to try doing the old, you know, laying it down, open her up, and put a bunch of lettuce into that, you know, the lazy man approach. I think it's going to turn out well. And here we go. Yeah, this is pretty much what you would call phase 2. This here is a rabbit / ferret cage I bought years ago. And as you can see, for some of the bigger stuff like spaghetti squash and stuff like that, it seems to grow like a crazy, just crazy. I mean, those seeds are only not even a week old. And the watermelon too, so it's already getting big. But yeah, spaghetti squash is usually best just to plant that straight in the ground, but being here in Canada is still a little too cold to do that. Peppers are doing good. Put new ones in there. Romaine's still doing good. The Tomatoes are all good. Everything else is still going good over here too. So yeah, this, you can do all kinds of stuff in one of these. If you ever come across one of these anywhere, buy one. I've had this thing for 20 years. Well, it appears my peppers really do not like full sun quite yet. It's going to take a little bit to harden these things off. You know, I'm just starting to put them in the mud, get them used to that. A lot of roots in here, lots of roots. Man, they're rooting good. Look at that. Look at that. So yeah, apparently, these guys wilted it almost like right away. So threw them in the shade here for a little bit. These ones seem to be doing just fine. Mind you, I got those from a greenhouse, but yeah, they're really seemingly liking this. Cheers. And there she be on all her glory. Apparently I'm going to need a hell of a lot more containers. But, yeah, I'll work on that. Tomato cages. There it is. She's a beaut. Over here I got my potato thing. There's some purple potatoes in there somewhere. And I got my little trail I'm going to make there. Over here. That big thing, big unit, is going to be corn. Just mapping it out right now. Yeah, and I'm going to fill that thing up and that's going to be all corn, hopefully. Down on that trail, I was trying to do cucumbers at one time, but the cucumbers never did grow. But, you know, other than that, places to sit. Nice little area. Now right here, this is an all-natural area I got going on. I mow it once, maybe twice a year, if that. And this is where all the natural flowers and stuff grow. Another little natural spot there. But here you see a lot of interesting flowers and milkweed and whatever else grows in this. It's a huge area. The birds and the animals love it. Get a lot of cloves, a lot of bees. And it also saves me a lot of time in mowing. Seeing how this is a pretty big yard. Well, there we go. Frost shields are up. We're not quite in June yet here. We got about 4 or 5 days left before we get into June. And as you can see, frost shields are up. That's right. We don't usually lift these shields up until mid-June. So I don't know where all these people in Toronto keep telling us that, you know, trying to dictate what the weather is like out here in the west and the prairies. But whatever. Either way, frost shields are going. And yeah, so this is what we're going to be seeing until about mid-June. Stupid climate change. Yeah, I'm a denier. Yeah, a little fun fact here. These are bags that I got soil that came in these bags. Most people throw them away. Why? Put your cages on, they go right over top. You can keep using these bags because they're heavy poly. You can just keep on using them and using them until they're unusable. I think I have one of these bags kicking around from like 2 years ago. They work. Perfect. Can't go wrong. So in my industry, we have machinery that comes in, you know, needing parts and whatnot. So we often get nice big crates like this. That's going to be a great
flower bed or stuff to put your tomatoes in or whatever else. It's pretty big. Like, this was going into the scrap bin. Like, sure, the sides are really thin or whatever, but it'll still hold. This one in particular brought in a big windshield for a small tractor. So I mean, there you go. You just take it home, lay it down. It's up to you whether you put, poly down or that other stuff, matting of any kind to keep the dirt from going through. But really, I bet you I could get about 2 or 3 years out of this piece of junk. We're here at the end of May, doing a damage report. So far, so good. We had frost last night, so just checking things out here. You can see the frost on the out here plants here. So far, everything looks good inside here. Yeah, I reused one of those too. Why not? These don't seem to be effective. I moved the strawberries up. Those are covered up, over by the house, so they're fine. I did, however, did not cover these up. Although a couple look good, I'll be doing more damage report on those guys. They're all by the house, so these seem to be okay. Got a couple there that don't look, they look a little bit damaged, but all in all, look alright. Look at white, just frost everywhere. The cars and frosted. Yeah, those look good. They're by the building. Wow. Well, so far they look somewhat happy. It's good. Yeah, so far so good in here too. Yeah, even the flower's still up. That's good. Or good here. Same as over there. Good. I think we're good. First time ever. Yeah, it looks like the potatoes are okay too. They're pretty beefy anyways. These things, very hardy. I just got to be careful here what I'm doing. Well, yeah, even he was hiding from the frost last night. Cute little guy. Peace out. Alright, I'm not sure if anything's alive or dead or what the heck's going on in here. But in my experience, all it takes is a little bit of cold and it'll wipe everything right out. Even though they're covered, protected, but because of the sudden drop in temperature, I have lost everything before. A couple of them look like they're okay, but I don't know. These peppers have done surprisingly well, considering. Although the one flower does look a little bit, yeah. Those ones look like they're okay, but we're not sure yet. One here really didn't like the cold overnight, I guess, but the one beside it, no problem. Yep, that's living in Canada, where it's quote-unquote 2 degrees warmer than anywhere else in the world. Bunch of lies. Anyways, there you go. That's the damage report. There you go. Got that all set up. And yes, I did that too. we'll see how that works out. And this is take 2. There's only, like I said, only a couple in the back there. They seem to be, they may pull through and actually stay alive. Not too sure. But either way, round 2 is planted. That's what we have to do out here in the prairie provinces. I think those are a total loss, but I have extra. Not worried about it. I think only one took some damage here. The potatoes, yeah, they took some damage, but they'll survive. These looked really good this morning, and throughout the day just started looking worse and worse and worse. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Might just trim them up and then see if they'll, you know, revamp themselves. I had to replace 4. They all looked okay. All kinds of arugula, spinach, and whatever in there. These 2, once again, same thing. This morning they looked really good. Now they don't. So, we'll see. I got extras of those too, so. Romaine is still looking good. Strawberries is still looking good. The, what is that? That's garlic. Garlic is looking good. The weed with the garlic is still looking pretty good. And this sucker's old, but it's still going. It's rosemary.